Hi kids, it's Miss Patty from the Irmo Branch Library of the Lexington County Public Library System. Are you ready for a story? Well, we've got a good one today. We're reading a story about how our food gets from the farm to our table. You know, food can grow in an orchard or a vineyard. It can grow in a garden or even in your backyard. Well, today we're going to go outside to a garden for our story. Come on. Let's go. We're reading in our butterflies and bees garden at the Irmo branch. Our garden is a certified SC community habitat, offering food, water, shelter, and a non-toxic environment for native wildlife. Established in 1999 by the Lake Murray Irmo Women's Club, the garden is a beautiful place to sit, read, and visit. It's also a beautiful setting for our story today. Today we're reading right this very minute, A Table to Farm book about food and farming by Lisl H. Detlefsen, art by Renee Carilla, read with permission from Reading Minds Press, Feeding Minds Press, and the author. Thank you. Look at the title page right this very minute, and a whole table spread of yummy food. What's that, you say? You're hungry for breakfast? Right this very minute? Then you need a farmer. You have the stories of so many right here on your table. Right this very minute in a citrus grove, a grower tests oranges for their ripeness. When the fruit is ready, the harvesting crew will pick the oranges, which will be squeezed into the juice that you drink in the morning. Right this very minute, in a new field on a wheat farm, a farmer drills furrows, the perfect depth for seeds. Your pancakes were made with wheat that was grown, harvested, and then ground into flour. Right this very minute, in a sugar bush filled with maple trees, a sugar maker replaces old collection of buckets with a new tubing system to carry the maple sap to a storage tank. The sap will be boiled down into evaporators until it becomes thick and sweet like the maple syrup you've poured on your pancakes. What's that, you say? You'd like a snack? Right this very minute? Then you need a farmer. You have the knowledge of so many right here in your hands. Right this very minute, as the sun sets on a cranberry marsh, a grower starts protecting the crops from frost. The grower will be up all night checking the sprinklers that keep the plants from freezing. Also, your cranberries can become part of your trail mix. Right this very minute, a southern farmer, a peanut farmer, installs the soil sensors to make sure the fields aren't too wet or too dry. These sensors help the farmer decide how much water that these sensitive plants need. What's that, you say? It's time for lunch? Right this very minute? Then you need a farmer. You have the hard work of so many right here in your lunchbox. Right this very minute, a dairy farmer tends the cows. The cheese in your sandwich was made with milk from cows that must be milked at least twice every single day, whether it's a weekend, a Saturday, a birthday, or a holiday. Right this very minute, farmers till and test the soil for nutrients that will make the soil healthy before planting seeds that will someday grow into your carrots. Look at this beautiful page. Right this very minute, an apple grower works with a beekeeper to bring beehives into an orchard. Hundreds of thousands of honeybees will pollinate the pale pink blossoms helping each tree grow many bushels of apples for you to enjoy. What's that, you say? You're ready for dinner? Right this very minute? Then you need a farmer. You have the pride of so many right here on your plate. Right this very minute, a cattle rancher moves the herd to a wide pasture to graze. She cares for the cows and welcomes their little calves into the world. When the calves are old enough, they will move to a new pasture or feed yard before they are harvested for the beef that will be made into hamburgers. Right this very minute, a farmer plans a crop rotation schedule to keep the soil healthy and grow more of the very best vegetables, like the potatoes that you have topped with broccoli and cheese. Right this very minute, some farmers are preparing to deliver groceries to the stores, and others will box it up to sell it at the local farmers market. Look at all the workers they need. So before the lettuce and tomatoes ever get tossed into a salad or put on top of a hamburger, they must travel from the farm to hungry customers. And here's a job that's very important. It's getting the food to us. What's that, you say? You'd like dessert? Right this very minute? Then you need a farmer, and sometimes a whole farming family. You have the dedication of so many right here on your fork. Right this very minute, a grower checks the weather forecast in a family-owned strawberry patch, while workers help hundreds of visitors pick their own strawberries. Right this very minute, a family checks the backyard coop to make sure the chickens have enough food and fresh water. Then they collect eggs that get made into food, like the shortcake in your bowl. What's that, you say? You want to grow your own food? Right this very minute? Then you need to think like a farmer. You can help plant a garden right here in your community. Right this very minute, you and your friends, family, and neighbors can join together and choose which crops that you'd like to grow in your garden. In a few months, you will enjoy healthy snacks and meals made with the fruits and vegetables that you harvested yourselves. Every single day of every single year, farmers tend their crops, they care for their animals, and work hard to feed their families and yours. Next time you eat your breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner, or dessert, remember that somewhere, right this very minute, there's a farmer to thank for your delicious food. And if someday you decide to become a farmer, right that very minute, you'll be doing your part to feed the world too. Hey kids, we're back inside now. I hope you enjoyed the story that we read today. If you're interested in learning more about farms and agriculture, or that means the way that food is grown and brought to the table, you can check out feedingmindspress.org. It was good to see you at Storytime today. Bye-bye.